In this video, we're going to show you how we hosted a $31,000 party for $0, and we made $10,493 for nonprofits. And the objective of this video is not to show you how cool we are or how good we are at hosting amazing events. It's really to show you what's possible. You can do this for your events because, you know what, this was one of our first large events that we ever did, but we were sponsorship minded. And so we'll show you what kind of savings we were able to achieve through landing sponsors with this specific case study of one of our actual events. Now take a look at our expense budget. We had a venue with enough room for 450 people. Actually, it was enough room for probably 3 times that. And that venue would cost us $8,000. You look at alcohol, $7 per person for 450 people. That is $3,150. That's 1 drink per person. Some people drank 0 drinks, others drank 4 or 5. But we just averaged that out to be conservative at 1 drink per person, $3,150. You've got food. If you hire a caterer, $20 per head for heavy appetizers. Again, 450 people, $9,000. Desserts. We had enough cupcakes to feed everybody, which $2 per person, $900. Non-alcoholic drinks, because not everybody drinks alcohol. So we had to get waters, we had to get sodas, we had to get juices to cater to those people. So $1 per person, that's $450. Then we had social media marketing. 3 weeks of heavy marketing leading up to the event, $1,000. You can certainly pay more for that depending on what company you hire and what market you're in. Logo design. You definitely want a logo design for your event, and if it's an annual event, you can use it over and over and over again. Nothing says you mean business more than a professional logo. Additional liquor. We had to run back to the store to pick up some gin for a special cocktail that we had at our event. Magazine ad and photo booth. We hired a great local magazine to cover the event and bring a photo booth so people could take pictures while they were at the event in the photo booth. And the cool thing about that was our sponsor, our headline sponsor, was featured in the bottom corner of it. So when those pictures were taken home by our attendees, or when they were posted online, people were tagged in them, people used them as their profile pictures, and so that was a great campaign for our sponsor. It added a lot of value to them. Supplies. You're going to see this over and over again because you're always going to have to buy incidentals. We had to run to Office Depot and we spent $109. The banner for the Step and Repeat. Behind the red carpet, you're going to have this Step and Repeat banner with your logo, maybe the logo of the event, the logo of your sponsors, and any charity that you're involved with. We paid $496 for that. We had to print VIP badges, 75 of those, that was $95. We had to run to QFC and Walgreens to pick up supplies like limes and fruit. We had 3 bartenders, and we paid them $50 a piece. But the cool thing about that is when you have 450 people rushing the bar, these bartenders are going to get tipped really well, which they did. We had a violinist come to entertain people. In the very middle of the event, he started playing. It was a great touch. We paid him $50. This kid was amazing. Some of his YouTube videos had upwards of a couple 100,000 views. We got him from the local symphony, and it was a nice touch. Our day of coordinator, we paid her $250, and that's something that is necessary. Because what are you doing this event for? You're not doing an event to work it. You're doing an event to work the room, to expand your business, and to market to potential future clients. So you want that day of coordinator so they can manage all of the little things. You should be handling the higher level things. Party rentals. We had to get those because we were in a very unconventional venue. It was an amazing $20 million state-of-the-art car dealership by Mercedes-Benz. And we had to go out and rent tables and linens and chairs and things like that to outfit the party. Now, if you're at a a conventional venue, which would be like a hotel or a convention center or, places people get married, that kind of thing, they may have those things available for you and they may charge you for them. Tote bags, lanyards, wristbands, these were things that we used for check-in. The lanyards were for the VIP badges so they could hang around people's necks. We had to pay for those. Valet. We parked 300 cars, and it was about $10 a car. That's standard in our market, but depending on your market, that could be different. So we paid $3,000 for valet. Again, we had to run back to Office Depot for more supplies. And we decided to get a professional PowerPoint presentation done for us because in our venue there was a huge screen where we could flash all of our sponsors' logos and everyone who contributed on the big screen and show them some love. So we wanted that to look really good, so we paid for a PowerPoint design. So if you look at the total expense budget, that is $31,451.20. Now let's look at the income to see where we made money. So we got $10,000 from a headline sponsor, $1,000 from our second, $600 from our third, and $144.60 from our fourth sponsor. I have no recollection of how that was $144, but it was. We'll take it, and we appreciated it. And then you got ticket sales of $7,500 for a total income of $19,244.60. Now, if you look at our total expenses versus our income, we would have been in the hole over $12,000. But this is where it gets amazing. Our in-kind sponsor savings. Our venue sponsored $8,000 off of our budget. Our drinks all sponsored. Food all sponsored. Desserts, social media, graphic design, even our non-alcoholic drinks, all sponsored. So our total in-kind sponsor savings was $22,700, which brings our total income and savings to $41,944, which put us in the black. We were able to raise $10,493 for nonprofits. So if you look at our actual cost, we only spent $8,751. And all of these expenses were either day of or week before expenses. And guess what? We got our headline sponsor 3 weeks before the event, and they gave us $10,000. So we literally came out $0 out of our pocket to get this event done. And I hope this inspires you, because you can do this too.